So do you also use Pabbly Subscription Billing to sell your subscription-based products? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to add details in Google Sheets on Pabbly Subscription Billing payment. So I'm using Pabbly Subscription Billing, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive new successful payments through that, then automatically the details of the payment should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Pabbly Subscription Billing with my Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically send an email and add payment details to Google Sheets whenever a payment is received in Pabbly Subscription Billing. This automation will help you keep track of transactions effortlessly and send instant confirmations to customers without any manual work. So stay tuned as I walk you through the step-by-step process. Okay, so as you all know that I run a subscription-based business and I use Pabbly Subscription Billing to manage my payments. So now keeping track of transactions manually can be time-consuming, and missing a payment update can lead to customer issues. So by automating this process, every time a customer makes a payment, their details are instantly recorded in my Google Sheets for easy tracking. And at the same time, they receive a confirmation email with payment details, ensuring a smooth experience. This not only saves me time but also keeps my records organized and my customers informed. So now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Pabbly Subscription Billing account with my Google Sheet. And now firstly here in this video, we are going to see the working of this automation to understand the entire process more clearly. So now here to test this automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a test payment using a Pabbly Subscription Billing payment page. And now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to make a payment using this payment page, then automatically all the details should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row, and after that automatically an automated confirmation mail should be sent to my lead on his or her mail ID. Okay, so now here we are going to make this test payment. Here you can see the details that I've entered, that is first name, last name, email address, billing address, and here for the payment I'm going to use the test card because this is the test payment that I'm going to perform over here. So I'm going to use the test card number for successful payment, and then I'm going to click on this complete order. And here you can see it says thank you for your purchase. That means we have successfully made a purchase over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheet with the customer name, email, order number, order date, and the product name. So with this, we have successfully added details for Pabbly Subscription Billing in our Google Sheets. Okay, so now here after adding the details in my Google Sheets, I want to send an automated mail to my customer on his or her mail account. So here I'm not going to do it manually, and here Pabbly Subscription Billing allows us to send an automated email to our customer with the invoice, or you can say the details of the purchase made. So here I don't need to set up the automation for that because Pabbly Subscription Billing is already integrated with the Gmail. So here let me show you the automated mail that my customer has received on his or her mail account for the new purchase he has made. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see the automated mail that my customer has received with the sender name as ABC Company. And here you can see the mail that my customer has received. Here you can see it says thank you for purchasing. Hello demo user, your payment is successfully completed. Successful transaction details. Here you can see the details such as product name, invoice number, due date, gateway name, and the order number. Here you can view or download the invoice, and here you can see the amount as well. Okay, so this is the type of automated mail that you can send to your customer using Pabbly Subscription Billing. And also you can customize the mail by setting up different templates in your Pabbly Subscription Billing account for the same. Okay, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this automation. Now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Pabbly Subscription Billing account with your Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on the screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browser. users. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. But here before accessing Pabbly Connect, let me show you that you can access your Pabbly subscription billing account from the same window by clicking on this access now from here. Okay, so I'm going to use Pabbly Connect for the building of the entire automation. And now here on my screen, you can see the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Add Details in Google Sheets on Pabbly Subscription Billing Payment. Okay, so this is my workflow name. And then here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin the automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Pabbly Subscription Billing, as I'm receiving new payments through Pabbly Subscription Billings. Okay, so Pabbly Subscription Billing is a tool that helps businesses manage recurring payments and subscriptions with ease. People use it to automate billing, send invoices, and track customer payments without hassle. So here in my Pabbly Subscription Billing trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as successful payment. So here I'm going to use this particular trigger event so that whenever I'm going to receive new successful payments through Pabbly Subscription Billing, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Pabbly Subscription Billing with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Pabbly Subscription Billing account. So this is my Pabbly Subscription Billing account, and here I've already set up my account, and here under products you can see the product that I'm selling over here with the name Basic Plan. And now here to set up a webhook inside my Pabbly Subscription Billing account, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on the settings given the left side bar, and here under settings I'm going to select webhook over here. And now here under this webhook, I'm going to add a new webhook over here by clicking on this Add Webhook button given on the top right corner. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my webhook. So I'm going to give the name as New Payment. And now here after giving a name to my webhook, it is asking me to select the product. So I'm going to select the specific product that I'm selling over here. So this is the product. Here for the plane, I'm going to select Basic Plan. And then here it is asking me for the webhook URL. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And now here after entering the webhook URL, it is asking me to select the event on which I want to trigger this webhook. That means on which I want to receive a response on my webhook URL. So for that, I'm going to select Successful Payment. Here you can select the event as per your need. And then here I'm going to click on this Save given over here. And now here you can see we have successfully added a new webhook in our Pabbly Subscription Billing account, or you can say we have successfully connected our Pabbly Subscription Billing account with our Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now here you can see we have received a response over here. That means we have successfully set up a webhook, and now we are going to click on this Recapture Webhook Response. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response, that means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test payment using our Pabbly Subscription Billing payment page. So for that, let me take you back to my subscription billing account, and from here I'm going to click on this products, and now here I'm going to click on this checkout. And now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the information, I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as lead, email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here you can see the billing address. And here for the payment information, I'm going to use a test card. As you know that this is the test payment that I'm going to make. And here for the test card numbers, I'm going to select success and then I'm going to click on this complete order. And here you can see we have successfully made a purchase over here. That means we have successfully made a test order in our Pabbly subscription billing account. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the event type, source, user ID, scrolling little down. Here you can see some other details as well, such as the full name, that is test lead of a customer. Here you can see the successful purchase message. Here you can see the created date and time. Here you can see the address. Here you can see the card details. Here you can see the customer name also. Here you can see scrolling little down. Here you can see the product price. Here you can see the product name, scrolling little down. Here you can see some other details such as gateway details and the email ID of our customer. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received successful payment through our Pabbly subscription billing account, then automatically I want to add all the details in my Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so for that I need to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that whenever we are going to receive successful payment through Pabbly subscription billing, then automatically the payment details is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And now here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So here I've already shown you that I have created a spreadsheet with the name PSB. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the spreadsheet I'm going to select PSB. Now here after selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking me to select the sheet. So here for the sheet I'm going to select the sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking for the customer name, email, order number, order date and the product name. So these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheets. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here instead of entering the details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new successful payment through our Pabbly subscription billing, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map my customer name. So I'm going to search for the name. So this is my customer name. So I'm going to map it over here. Moving forward, here for the email, I'm going to search for the customer's email. So this is my customer's email. So I'm going to map it. Moving forward, here for the order number, I'm going to search for the order number. So this is the order number. Here I'm going to map the order date. Okay, so let's search for the order date. So here you can see we haven't received the order date over here. So now here to get this order date, what we are going to do is that we are going to map the current date over here. And now the question arises that how we are going to get the current date. So here to get the current date, what we are going to do is that we are going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is date time formatter by Pabbly, by simply adding an action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as date time formatter by Pabbly. So here I'm going to use this particular feature, and here for the action event, I'm going to select my event as current date. So here I'm using date time formatter by Pabbly for retrieving the current date over here, but you can use it for format date with time zone, format date only, format time zone only, add or subtract time, modify current date or date duration calculator. So here I'm going to use it for current date. So I'm going to select my action event as current date, and now I'm going to click on this connect. And now here it is asking me to select the format of the date I want. So here I'm going to select the simple format, that is month, day, year over here, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received the current date over here with the month, day and the year. So now I'm going to use this particular date for my order date. So I'm going to map it over here. So this is the current date, and now here for the product name, I'm going to search for the product name. So this is the product name, so I'm going to map it over here. And now you have to enter all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets for the new successful payment received through our Pabbly subscription billing. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here with the customer name, email, order number, order date, and the product name. Okay, so this was the entire setup of our automation. And now let me show you the automated email that my lead has received. So this is my customer's mail account, and here you can see the mail that my customer has received from the sender, that is ABC Company. And here you can see the mail which says, "Hello test lead, your payment is successfully completed." Here you can see the details such as product name, invoice number, due date, gateway name, and the order number. Here you can see some other details as well. So this is an automated mail that my customer has received through Pabbly Subscription Billing, as it is already integrated with Gmail. So I don't need to set up any another action step to send an automated Gmail to my customer. Okay, so with this we have successfully set up our entire automation, and now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Pabbly Subscription Billing and our action as datetime formatted by Pabbly and Google Sheets, so that whenever we are going to receive new successful payments through our Pabbly Subscription Billing, then automatically using datetime formatted by Pabbly, it is going to extract the current date, and after that automatically all the details are going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so these were the steps to how to add details in Google Sheets on Pabbly subscription billing payment. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the Clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.